What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcast for the next episode of Bunker Punks. My name is Splattercat. Very happy to have you here today as we hang out for a little while and play a game that I like, actually. It's growing on me. It's definitely one of those games where the first time you play it, you're like, alright, so I get what they're going for, but it doesn't quite sink in. And then you put a couple hours into it, and it definitely starts to grow on you. It starts to become endearing. It's a game that I'm going to remember for sure when I go through like my Steam library. When I see the name, I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that game. Whereas, normally, most indie games that land on my desk, I forget about them like a week after they're sent to me. And I'm like, it just didn't stand out. This game, at least the voice acting's pretty cool, and the characters are, you know, iconic. They stand out. They look like characters that you would remember. It's got gameplay that hasn't necessarily been done by a whole lot of other games either. I feel like old school shooters are few and far between nowadays. What does this do right here? Oh, I can't do it until I have 50 credits. Alright. I'm sticking with Cleopatra Rex on this one. Cleopatra Rex knows what's up. We're going into the Level 3 Lindley Multi-Purpose Site. Security, Logistics, and R&D. So this could be a very, very cool run for us. The Coronation. I'll probably bring something with a little bit of bullet defense when we go inside of here. Did we get any new boots yet? We got no new boots. No new boots. I don't need a rocket launcher. That's too big. Let's take a pistol, put it in my signature. You know, like on a forum, you put like a gun in your signature when you want people to know you're edgy. And also that you're like, I own guns. It's also acceptable as well as the Facebook picture where you're pointing your gun at the camera. That is also equally as edgy. Or the Facebook picture, which is you shooting at an unknown target. Also acceptable. We get it, you have firearms. But they are really a part of my personality. No, they're not. You are not your AR-15.
Oh, yes.
I need that explosive to go off on that side. But yeah, welcome on back to Bunker Punks. Ooh, that's the... Yeah, that's the riot helmet. That's got the bullet resist. I want that right now. I want that all day long. I think the game could definitely use some set piece assets. I think they, for what they have in the game right now, they need to sit down and just make set pieces now. Like things to make the game feel a little bit more diverse when you're going through different complexes and things of that nature. I leveled the exact same critique when Invisible Ink was coming out. The game was very, very generic when it was first in early access and kind of moving around. And as the game developed, they added lots of new set pieces. They came up with like different essential corporate biomes that you would work through, from sleepy offices to facilities that were obviously being used for some sinister purpose. And you would get those randomly, and they would be mixed together in a way that made sense. So you'd have hallways in between them with doors and access points. That's what this game needs right now. The map theme is actually one of the only weak parts of the presentation that I've seen so far. And the nice thing about this is that I can level this complaint, or I can level this critique, without feeling like a douchebag. Oh no. I'm getting a lot of dog bites right now. Holy shit. That dog went all in on me. Unfortunately, he captured me. That was his strong point right there. If he can run up on you without you noticing. Oh, I looked right at him too. I looked right into the sphincter of chaos and accepted its laser blast to my face. I don't see any further exits in here, but anyways, as I was talking about before that dog decided to get in the way of my tirade here, I like the fact that the game's in early access because I can critique things, and those things are still subject to change, you know what I mean? Like, please tell me, oh Christ, he's got a rocket launcher. That's not good. And that rocket launcher is, yeah, it's doing work right now. Wow, that rocket launcher went all in on us. Whoo!
Well then.
That splash damage, though. Damn! We got splashed on. Logistics. Oof, we might die right here. It kind of depends what's inside the door. Yep, there it is. They jacked me straight in the door. I'd also like for these little areas to be a little bit more clear. It seems like every single level, the second you come in, things are firing at you, even though you're trapped inside a little alcove. Maybe either add little cover to the inside of this, like, so this wall right here would turn in slightly so you'd have something to get behind. Because I feel like you open up to damage no matter what you do a lot of the time, unless you just get lucky with the enemy spawns. Just a little thing that I've noticed at the front end. Let's spend our technology. Oh, she's dead? Okay, so I guess she's gone for good, but we actually have extra punks, so we can try again. Sounds good to me. We would have been fine if it wasn't for that rocket launcher. It was the rocket launcher that really did us in right there. So I need explosives resist. Do I have anything that's good versus explosives? I do not. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to go for it with Molly Pop then. It'll be okay. We're making a second run on the exact same building. Nobody said that we were smart terrorists. Nobody said that we were particularly good at our jobs or smart. I wonder if the designation security, etc. also affects what kind of enemies you get inside the building. It seems like it does. That big robot thing, though, was a mess. Ugh. Jesus, dog HP might be a little bit out of control, too. Did I kill it, at least? Is it dead? It's not even dead yet? Oh my god, maybe you gotta shoot it in the eye. Maybe that's why it won't die. I think I gotta shoot it in the eye. Damn it, this is off to a great start already, too. I have to play this one carefully. Yep, not today. Back up a little bit. We're going to play this one nice and slow. Did I get him? I got him. Good. Fantastic. So I think you got to shoot the dog in the eye or something. I think that's how it goes down. It seems like he's pretty resistant to most of the things I'm trying. Yeah, you got to get it in the eye. That's what it is. So he requires a little bit of precision gunfire, which is something that I don't particularly excel at. So that was just me misunderstanding the mechanic. Gotcha. Looks like we still got enemies in here. And every foe is an opportunity to get a little bit more health. There we go. Trying to get that hitbox like a freebie right there. Trying to get that booty like groceries and all that. Eat that booty like groceries. It's a pretty gnarly line. Guess you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes when you're in the moment, I guess. She's pretty good with a pistol as well, but still, the assault rifle is our best option as far as damage mods go. We don't have enough HP to sink another explosive bot, so if we run into one of those, we got problems. We got big problems.
Here we go.
I was gonna say, there's probably something left inside of here, but not much. Oh, he got me. Got me for 4 damage right there. It looks like if you score headshots, we gotta do something risky right now because I need that med kit. Yeah, it looks like headshots count too. That's actually not something that I expected from a sprite-based game. I didn't even think about it because in Doom, headshots don't really matter. In Wolfenstein, they don't exist. It's just like you deal damage to... Well, I don't know. I just cannot get my health back up no matter how hard I try. We need a medical division. That's what we need. Baseball bat, but I don't see that one being a good plan right now. You don't want to be that guy bringing a baseball bat to a gunfight. Just be looking like a dipshit, like all those guys in the division with baseball bats. Be running up on people looking stupid. Just be like, I'm in the middle of like a military gunfight right now, fighting with a baseball bat. What went wrong with my upbringing? Got him. Tell you what, I hope we never come across one of those nasty bots again. That's what I'm calling those from now on, nasty bots. Nothing to hide, nothing to fear. Yeah, I hate that shit. Like, there's lots of, like, debates about observation and, like, you know, government intrusion and stuff like that currently. And, like, I hate that argument so much. Like, so many people use that argument. They were like, oh, you got nothing to hide, you got nothing to fear. I'm like, you realize that's such a stupid argument, right? Like, that still doesn't give somebody carte blanche to go through your life. Just because you've got nothing to hide doesn't mean they get to go through your stuff, like, and that you should be okay with it. A right to privacy, my friend. A right to privacy. Don't give it up so quickly.
Next floor.
Do not give it up so quickly, because the kinds of folks that take those things from you
Here we go.
are normally pretty slow to give them back. Oh, I don't want to get tased right now, please. I do need that loot in case we survive, though. I gotta make this worth it. Gotta make this worth it. Oh, in one of these hallways. He dropped ammo, so I don't really care. However, there's a technology right there, and we have not gotten a lot of technology this run. Down he goes. A little bit more ammunition to be had. Another med kit. Looks like we came out of this corner right here, and it looks like there's another room off this way. Yep, that's all I need from you is for you to line up and take that fire. Yeah, it looks like he gets a damage reduction versus locations that are not his little eye hole thing. Do I have the leather jacket already? I can't recall. I think we do. Our next hallway is going to be right here. Oh, it's one of those robot-y things. Alright, we're running away. We're running away. We're getting the hell out of here. We're too damaged. All it takes is like one of those rockets and you're toast. I wonder if he's like a boss. I'm also kind of wondering how I solve this. Because the splash is real. Like, the splash is really real. Okay, so we got one little eyebot right there. Yeah, the splash damage is really gnarly. Yeah, that did 8 damage from that far away. The splash damage, I think, needs to be toned down because you can't get away from it. Like, we were really far away from that explosion, and we still took 8 damage, which is like a fat chunk of your meter. Unless you're stacking, actually what I'm going to try from now on is I'm going to stack up explosives gear, because nothing else in the game really seems to hurt that much except for explosives. And so from now on I'm going to focus on maybe trying to get myself, I don't know, 200% resist or something to explosives, because that's a quick end to a run right there. Improves rifle damage. We got bunkers, increases damage with explosive type weapons, stitches you up good. Got the hunter's bracers. Yeah, sure, why not? Gunslinger's boots. I assume that these all go inside my little bunkery area. Alright, this time around.
Don't mess with Texas.
Shall
We'll take Dallas and we'll take Cleopatra. Sounds good to me. Didn't unlock anybody, but I know there's a couple more that we can unlock along the way. Alright, so this time,
Get this started.
from here on in, we are focusing on explosives gear. So if we can find it, we need to don it. And after donning it, we will wield it, and we will hope that we won't take quite so much damage, because those explosives, especially when in combination with the small hallways and whatnot, puts you in a very rough situation when you come up against those robots. And I think he is a boss. I think he's supposed to be like the third boss. Wouldn't be too bad if I was going into there with like full health, because then I could just soak it and hope for the best. But I definitely think we're going to need some kind of upgrade here.
That's all right. That's all right.
Just keep the shotgun. It'll be okay. Feel kind of bad. They're going to have to hit up IKEA after I get done with this place. We are really wiping out some furniture. Oh. So I guess it's not unlocked at the base from the beginning. It looks like something. It just adds it to the loot pool. That could be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on how you look at it, I guess. I'm just going to soak that damage because we need the credits. Before we go too much further. Just gotta have the credits. so we can upgrade our base on the front end of the game. I think we turned down this way already. Yep. Turned down for what? Turned down for the elevator. That's exactly what we turned down for.
Cleared.
Only had like 10 rounds left for the shotgun, and I don't feel confident about getting enough ammo back to where we'll make it work. I mean...
Let's get this.
Couple more bots down, get ourselves a 2-hit combo, a little bit of assault rifle ammunition, and a rocket launcher. I still haven't seen any explosives gear around. I'm going to suggest that maybe we should be combing all of the various maps. So you know how I was skipping maps previously and I was getting rid of facilities? I'm thinking you might have to prep a little bit stronger, so we might have to go through... sorry, I'm in the moment right now. When I'm firing guns, I find it very, very hard to conversate properly. We've got a gunslinger's cap. I got the hunter's cap on right now. And I do like being the hunter. It makes me feel like I'm superior. Tracking down prey. We got moto gloves right there, which I think are melee, maybe? Wonder if there's a different boss down the south way if we try the other map. Either way, I think we're supposed to play like every dungeon along the way. Or something. And in so doing, it may allow us a better opportunity at kitting out to fight all the stuff that's trying to kill us right now. Let me grab all those credits. We had a 350 credit run. That's a pretty good one right there. If you're going to have the runs, it might as well be profitable. And we've got ourselves some decent technology, so back to base we go. Let me know if you find the game getting repetitive. I like the game. I think it's pretty cool. This is one of those games that I can see myself playing a lot in my free time. Even once, let's go with the shooting range. Let's upgrade the SWAT shotguns. There we go. We'll go to the infirmary. We're going to medicinally enhance ourselves. And then we'll save the rest of our resources for later. We got a couple minutes left in the episode. Probably enough time for 1 to 2 dungeons, depending on how fast we play them. Depending on how fast we play them. You, my lady, will have the assault rifle, because it's a fun weapon to bring along. I want to see that mag, though. Got that right there. Maybe it only spawns after a certain point, though. Got some riot boots, so that's shotguns and pistols taken care of. But remember, recall, we are actively on the lookout for explosives resist for the first boss. And so I think some of this might come down to luck, whether or not we unlock it or not. He just tried to tase me, tried to sneak up, and he said, I'm going to taser myself, a revolutionary. This is a, demolitions helmet. We need that. Okay, that's 15% explosives resist taken care of. Right there. Done. Don't have to worry about it anymore. If we get ourselves some more demolitions, I don't know, chest pieces? And that's not to say for the popular board game, chest pieces. We got the T at the end there. If we can get ourselves one of those, I think we'll be in amazing shape. We'll be looking pretty sexy. I don't know if there's anything else going on here. But, indeed there is. See, this is why I comb. This is why I comb. What's that? Jesus, what's going on in here? Something made a loud noise. A loud, terrifying noise.
Don't mind if I do.
The thought of Cleopatra wearing a motorcycle jacket and like a riot helmet and wielding a shotgun kind of cracks me up. I don't know why, but it's just a thought that makes me laugh. I think we were back this way. I think that was a door noise that I heard and it scared me. This is looking like a pretty profitable run for us right now.
Next floor, then.
This is looking like one where we're going to get stuff done. Got no technology, but you know. That's for people that die, and I don't plan on being one of those.
Make way for Cleopatra. Yes, please.
Baseball bat right there. Don't really care about melee. Seems overly risky in a projectile-ruled world. Wow. That took way more effort than I expected. It's weird because the explosions from the barrels don't seem to travel quite. It's the mag! So it does. Hold on. It does 35 damage and it's got 30. Oh, it looks so badass too. Hell yeah. Looks like it takes a while to fire though. Might also have to deal with a little bit of spread. Wonder if it's penetrating or anything fun like that. Rocket launcher. I've basically got a mini rocket launcher right now, a 50 cal Magnum. That's a big bullet. That is a big bullet. I think this is where aiming would become paramount though. Because there ain't no spray and pray here. You either get them or you don't. Ooh, big technology. What's this right here? We got a motorcycle jacket. Oh, a leather jacket when we got the motorcycle jacket on. Okay. It's inside of there. A shotgun. It's a pretty good gun right there. If you got a pistol upgrade too, I could definitely see this as an alternative weapon for Molly Pop. However, for these corridor fights, it's subpar. I need something that'll let me blast my way through. We've got impact armor. Well, we have to have that because that's even further explosive resist for the boss we're going to be up against. I think it might just take a little bit more contemplation to get your resist to the point where you don't have to worry about dying instantaneously when you walk into the room with somebody with a rocket launcher. You know, you can't just like equip whatever you want and hope that it works out. You actually got to gear up for the various missions that are going to be in front of you. Now that we got our explosive set a little bit ironed out, we made 430 credits in there. Good God, we did good. We did real good. I'm going to upgrade nano implants, and so we get 2 HP per hit on combo heals. That means that instead we'll be getting, I don't know, like on a 3 combo, maybe we get a 6? That's weird because the first level, I think you get heals even if you don't have the Nano Forge thing unlocked. I'm not 100% on that, though. Bullseye. Damage with pistols and handguns. Well, actually, I think we're out of time for the day. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerdcastle for the next episode of Bunker Punks. I will see you all in future episodes. Some learning curve that we're running into right now, but I think we should be able to make progress this time around. I'm also going to try and do this bottom one right here instead of that top one, because Lindley has that robot at the end, and he just kicks my ass every time. So I'll see you in the next episode of Bunker Punks. Let me know what you think down below. I will see you all tomorrow. How you do, everybody?